Once upon a time, in a cozy little house, lived a clever little rat named Max and a friendly camel named Cammy. Max was always coming up with new ideas for adventures, and Cammy was always happy to go along with whatever Max had planned. One day, Max and Cammy were exploring the house and they came across a big, shiny door that they had never noticed before. "What do you think is behind this door, Cammy?" asked Max. Cammy shrugged her big, furry shoulders and said, "I don't know, but let's find out." Max and Cammy put their paws and hooves to the door and pushed, but it wouldn't budge. "It's locked," said Max, frowning. "We need to find the key." So, the two friends set off on a search for the key. They looked in the kitchen, the living room, and even the bathroom, but they couldn't find it anywhere. Just when they were about to give up, Max had a brilliant idea. "I know where the key is," he exclaimed. "It's in the attic." The attic was a scary place, full of dusty old boxes and cobwebs, but Max and Cammy were brave. They scampered up the stairs and began to search through the clutter. At last, Max spotted a shiny key hanging from a nail on the wall. "I found it," he cried, and he carefully took the key down and brought it to the door. With the key in hand, Max and Cammy were able to open the door and step through to the other side. They found themselves in a beautiful garden full of colorful flowers and chirping birds. "Wow, it's beautiful," said Cammy, gazing around in wonder. Max and Cammy spent the whole day exploring the garden, chasing butterflies and picking flowers. They had so much fun that they almost forgot about the house. But as the sun began to set, Max remembered that they needed to get back home. "We should head back now, Cammy," said Max. "It's getting late and we don't want to be out in the dark." Cammy nodded and the two friends started to make their way back to the house. But on the way, they heard a strange noise coming from the bushes. Max's eyes grew wide and he grabbed Cammy's hoof. "What was that?" he whispered. Just then, a big, fluffy white bunny hopped out of the bushes, smiling a friendly smile. "Don't be afraid," said the bunny. "I'm just looking for some carrots to eat." Max and Cammy relaxed and laughed. "We're sorry, we didn't mean to scare you," said Max. "We were just a little nervous." The bunny chuckled. "It's no problem," he said. "Would you like to help me find some carrots?" Max and Cammy were happy to help, and the three of them set off together to search for carrots in the garden. They found a whole patch of them growing near a fence, and the bunny happily munched on the delicious vegetables. As the night grew darker, Max and Cammy said goodbye to their new friend and made their way back to the house. They were tired but happy, and they knew they would never forget their amazing adventure in the garden. As they crawled into their cozy little beds, Max and Cammy smiled at each other, already planning their next adventure. They knew that there were many more adventures waiting for them in the big, wide world. And so, Max and Cammy drifted off to sleep, dreaming of all the wonderful things they would do and see in the days ahead. They were grateful for their friendship and all the amazing adventures they had shared together. The end.